A new study shows veterans suffering post-traumatic stress disorder could be at a higher risk for heart attack or stroke. According to this new research, people with PTSD don't have their blood vessels expand normally. Eyewitness News reporter Dennis Valera joins us from our Pocatello newsroom tonight live for us. And Dennis, the researchers, they're kind of suspecting stress may be to blame here.
That's right, Todd. It's common knowledge things like smoking, high blood pressure, and age have an effect on our vascular function, but our minds may be a bigger factor than we thought.
There are a tremendous number of variables involved.
As the Director of Student Veteran Services, Todd Johnson has seen how post-traumatic stress can affect veterans firsthand.
And dealing with that traumatic event can happen immediately or it can happen years later. And how your coping skills have developed has a big factor in your recovery.
And as a vet himself, he's seen when someone suffers with PTSD that more abnormal behaviors come with it, which adds on the mental strain.
Folks who are struggling with post-traumatic stress isolate themselves. And then they create the feeling of isolation that they dislike, but it's a coping mechanism.
Dr. Benjamin Call says the new research is definitely a sign physicians will need to explore psychological factors in things like heart attacks and stroke.
The mind-body connection is a lot stronger than we sometimes think about. The mind affects the body in a lot of ways, and I think this is just some research that's starting to give us some handle a little bit more on how that might be the case.
Dr. Call and Johnson agree. When you see the symptoms, it's imperative to ask for help.
There are resources out there for the military, but also for the civilian population, and just ask for the help you need.
Todd Johnson says therapy and medication helps in dealing with PTSD, but being social is a big part of it too. So people can ask you how you're doing and tell you when you're doing great. Live in the Pocatello newsroom, I'm Dennis Valera.
All right, Dennis, thank you. Johnson also gave us a great list of resources in the area, as well as a list of signs and symptoms to look out for. It's all found on our website at kidk.com.